Hey guys, it's me, Clara. I'm a college student, but I'm currently home for the summer. I have an internship, so I work on that throughout the week. But beyond that, I don't have too much going on. I do have to pet sit this weekend starting tomorrow. But, you know, that's not too bad. But today I wanted to do a reading vlog for probably like this end of this week and weekend type of thing. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. So actually just the last half of this week. But I'm currently reading Assassin's Fate, which is the final book of the Fits in the Fool trilogy and the final book in the Realm of the Elderlings series chronicles, whatever it's called. Because there's like 4 different series within this world, and this is the last one, and that's so sad. And I love following Fitz. Fitz is my favorite character to follow. I love seeing how much he's grown since you follow him when he was like a child in the first series, and then as you go on, it's crazy. Anyway, I really love this. Anyway, but I'm in a fantasy mood currently this time because this series is so good. Love it. So I thought I'd make this vlog a vlog of me reading fantasy books. What else could I read? Oh, The Maas Following by Samantha Shannon is one that I would like to reread soon. I just got my hold in for Barrier Bones in the Midnight Soil, which I didn't have in long because it came out yesterday. I put it on hold yesterday, and I got it. They bought some books apparently, so I can read that. Oh, I feel like there's some fantasy romance too, beyond just plain fantasy, but I feel like those are my main ones. Oh, another one that I wanted to read this month was A Feast of Crows, which is the fourth Game of Thrones book, because that's the next one that I'm on. So I just have a selection of fantasy books that I would love to read. So we'll see what I get up to this weekend, because I'll definitely be able to finish Assassin's Fate, because I'm like 25% of the way through currently. Is it about 1,000 pages? Yeah, but I have problems, and I really am enjoying this book so far. And I started it last night, and I'm 25% of the way through, so that's where we're at. But I'll update you guys later on more of my thoughts. But actually, let me give you more thoughts on Assassin's Fate. I can't say too much about this because it's the last book in multiple series. It's got a lot of spoilers for everything else. However, I'm really enjoying getting to see how it's intersecting with all the other books, because the rest of the books, like, some characters might weave in between and like some plot points might intersect a little bit, but beyond that, they don't meet up a ton. There's not a lot. They don't work together really in most of the other books, but in this one they do, and I'm really enjoying that. I was like, I don't know if the series before this one is the Dragon something series. I liked it. It was fine, but it was my favorite, and I was like, I don't know how much it's actually going to play into this last trilogy, but it is playing in heavily. It didn't seem so with the first 2 books of the trilogy, but by this 3rd book, it really is. I'm having a great time. I love how I can predict things in Robin Hobb books, but she makes it obvious that you're supposed to know. Like, she'll insert some things, she's like, oh, you're supposed to know that. Like, she does do plot twists, but like, you can see where we're heading, which honestly I do like in fantasy books, because sometimes they'll just do a plot twist that comes out of absolutely nowhere, and I'm like, I want to be able to see how we got there. I do appreciate that, but I really like the characters, because you get to know them all so well, because especially in the Fitz books, because you're just in Fitz's head for the most part. We do have a different POV in this series, which I won't say who it is, but I also really like her perspective as well. Her perspective is great, and I was like, she's in a bit of a pickle situation, and she was in somewhere that she can't get home from, and I'm like, girl, I fear you're just gonna have to go with it. You're just gonna have to go along with it, and you'll meet up with everybody else eventually. That's my thoughts. Very vague, but like, you know, it's fine. I feel like that's it for now. I'll update you guys later on my thoughts, probably as I reach like the 50% mark, but I'll talk to you then. guys, it is Thursday, and I thought I'd update you on my reading. So I'm like 56% of the way through Assassin's Fate, I believe. But I'm really, really enjoying this. I know I said earlier that like it's tying in stuff from the like series before this one. However, it's like tying all of the books together in this whole world, which is so much fun. And I'm glad we're getting to see there's like this kind of secret society kind of going on, and you kind of see them throughout a few of the series, but they're like controlling things, so you're getting to see more of them, which I find really interesting. I'm 57% of the way through. Well, I just like getting to know more of the lore of the world. The lore is really interesting. It's always been interesting, but I feel like we've just been slowly getting it, and I like getting to know more. And I feel like we're getting answers to questions that we had a lot of like this whole time. So it's really nice. I really like being in B's perspective because you're getting to see the stuff that we all know and we've known for a while. But she obviously doesn't know it because she was never told this information. So she's learning this information as a new character in the story. So it's recapping me on information, but also how she's reacting to it is very different than how all the other characters reacted originally. It's just feeling very epic, and I'm appreciating it. It's like epic fantasy, like not whatever. I don't even know what to say about this book, but it's a lot, and I know I'm gonna probably there's a good shot of tears at the end because I'm scared, and that's fair and valid. And yeah, so I'll update you guys later when I read more. I do have to work a bunch today, so I don't know how much I'll actually get read today, but we'll see. Probably a decent amount, knowing me. 1,000 pages goes by very quickly because I'm read like over 500 now, and I'm like, you mean this is gonna be over? I've been reading the series for 4 years. 4 years I've been reading the series, and it's just gonna be over because it's just always in there as something. Like these characters, I'm like, I'm not leaving. I'm like, I feel I'm gonna want to reread this as soon as I finish it, but like start over from the beginning that I read 4 years ago. I really want to buy the new covers because I have some mass market paperbacks, but I really like the new ones, the ones that used to be just the UK covers, but they've made them into the US covers, and I really love it. Those are the covers that I've been using this whole time, but I want to own those because I don't own all the books. I own all of the first series, the Life Ship Trader series, and a bit of the the second Fifth series. So the first 3, I own pretty much all of them, but I don't own the rest. But I kind of want to get rid of those and just get the new ones because I really like them, and they're much more pleasant to read than a mass market paperback version. So okay, I'll let you go. I need to get to work, and I've been talking for a bit now, so I'll see you then. Hey guys, it is Friday. I finished Assassin's Fate last night. I was like actually crying throughout the last like 50 pages because I don't even normally cry when I'm reading. I might tear up a little bit, but like I don't ever really cry that often. That's a very rare thing for me to do. I was like full on, not completely sobbing. Well, we were approaching sobbing. But anyway, 5 stars for that one. It was so good. It was such a great way to end that whole world and series. Because like I said before, we're tying all the ends up from all the other series as well. Also, it did leave kind of open-ended on the fates of the characters, which makes sense because there's so many characters in this world, and then also she makes them feel so real that of course they're gonna continue living their lives, and their lives aren't perfect. Bad things might still happen to them because that's how this world works and our world works. But anyway, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed B's character because she would just say things and I'm like, she's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and everybody's like, but you're a child. And they're like, So maybe don't. And I'm like, honestly, do you, bestie. Do you, best. I would just laugh. Even if it was at like a terrible point and she just would say something, I would just laugh. I don't know. I don't know if I was supposed to laugh at that, but I certainly did. So, I don't know. I really enjoyed that book. You could tell by how fast I read it. I'm so sad that world is over. I want to, like, keep reading from those characters' POVs. I want to know what happens to everybody later on in their lives, and I don't think she's writing any more books on them. I think that was it, which it's a perfect ending, but, like, I want more. It's fine. So I finished that, and then I think I'm going to start The Maas Falling by Samantha Shannon, which is the 4th book in the Bone Season series, and it's a reread for me. I'm just rereading all of Samantha Shannon's Bone Season books because she revives them, and so they're slightly different. I think this one's the least different out of all of them, but I want to read it, and then soon I can get to the 5th book, because that's the one that I haven't read yet, and I've been working towards that for months. We have this to read. This is like a more dystopian-y, fantasy-ish book. I don't really know what it's classified as, but I'll consider it. It's a fantasy. Technically, it's in the fantasy, sci-fi fantasy genre. I'll do more work today. I have to pet sit, but that's pretty much it for today. Well, for now. I'll probably update you guys later on how my reading of this is going, so we will see. Oh, I also should add that I've been listening to the Heir audiobook while I work, because why not? I'm like, I can listen to things while I work, so I might as well continue my Sarah J. Maas reread, because I felt led to. But I want to take up, like, normal reading time doing it, so audiobooking it is. I have it from the library, so I was like, oh, I should probably work on that, because it's gonna go away at some point, and you don't want to just let it go, because I've been waiting on it for a while, so. Okay, that's it. I'll update you guys later. Hey guys, it is Saturday, and I didn't read too much yesterday. I'm about, how many pages am I? I'm on page 65, so not quite like even a quarter way through, but I made a tiny bit of progress. I don't remember what happens in this book, like, at all. That's my main thoughts, is that I don't remember. Like, I vaguely recall the end, but I don't remember how we got to that point. You know, that's okay. But like all the rest of these books, I'm kind of glad that I waited until after my study abroad to read this, or I guess it would have been fun to read during study abroad too, because each of them takes place in a different country, or not necessarily. A lot of them take place in, like, England, but this one takes place in Paris, and I went to Paris in, what month? March? So, like, I can visualize where we're at in each of these books, which is really fun. It's a really fun experience to be like, oh, I've been there, I know what you're talking about. And I've felt the same way with all the rest of the books, is that I'm like, I actually know what you're talking about. Because before this point, it's just like it almost feels like a fantasy world when you haven't been there, because you don't know how to picture it, so it just feels like even more fictional than it is when the places they're talking about are real places. So I'll catch up with you guys later at some point. Hopefully I'll read more of this today. I did listen to a lot of Heir yesterday, so I'll probably finish that either today or tomorrow when working and driving and things, but they don't have the rest of the audiobooks through my library, so I'm probably gonna have to read it physically, which wasn't my original plan, but I probably will. And will I skip Tower Dawn? Most likely so. I do every time. I've never reread that one. I've read all the other ones multiple times, not once Tower Dawn. I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey guys, it's still Saturday, and I am like halfway through The Mask Falling, a little over it, I think, but I'm enjoying it more than I've enjoyed the rest of the series so far on my reread. I still enjoy all of them. I like 4 stars up type of vibe. However, this one I do think is written a bit better and more engagingly. You can tell that this is when her writing abilities really started to improve, not just like the quality for writing, which throughout all of these has improved from the original one probably, considering she revised it. But also the plot lines I think are just more engaging. So, and yeah, I didn't remember like any of this so far, so good thing I'm rereading. Doing great. Because I read all of these sophomore year of high school, I believe, because this one had just come out at that point, I think. I want to look. Yeah, 2021. So yeah, sophomore year of high school. So I just didn't remember much of the series, to be fair. I'm really enjoying this reread. I also didn't realize, like, if you look at the cover, like, there was the Eiffel Tower, and I bet these are other buildings I'm supposed to know, and I just don't. But I'm really liking it. And I'm a little stressed because I just remember how the ending goes, because I remember that was rough. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait forever for this next book. And I don't think I realized just how long it would be, because it was like 4 years. Ooh, some of my fun quotes that aren't spoilers. Let's see. Oh, the title of the book happened pretty early on, like that far in. It is a beautiful Maas, but all Maas fall in the end. So, love that. The Maas falling. Oh, this is a book one. I am of the considered opinion that for every person there exists a book that will sing to them. I trust that you will find yours. Yeah, I concur. Oh, death is not an ending, it is only a change of seasons, passage from one state to another. Your new form is fragile, but in time it will grow. Be patient with yourself. I just feel like her writing has improved so much. I also just really like Samantha Shannon's writing in general, to begin with. Like, those quotes, pretty solid, if I don't say. I feel like that's it though. So, I'll update you guys either later today or tomorrow. And then I'll wrap up the vlog tomorrow for sure. So, I'll talk to you then. But, I don't know if I can finish it in this vlog, but maybe. I cannot make it very close to finishing it if I don't, so. I'll see you then. Hey guys, it's Sunday, and I just finished The Maas Falling by Samantha Shannon, and I really enjoyed this reread. Not only had I forgotten most of this book, I kind of remembered the ending, but not really that well. And then I forgot the major plot twist of this book. Like, major. You know, it's okay. Someday, no, I'm never gonna remember books that well, and that's okay. I read so many of them that my brain just can't remember all of them, which is fine. I don't mind rereading. Like, I had a great time rereading all 4 of these books that I read to get caught up, so that's nice. I now feel very well prepared to read The Dark Mirror, which is great. So, finally can read that. That's been out for a while, probably since March. I'm excited to read it. I'll get to that soon. But I think that's it for today's vlog. To recap, I read all of Assassin's Fate in this video, and then also all of The Maas Falling, both of which I rated highly. Assassin's Fate I rated 5 stars, and then The Maas Falling I rated 4.5 on the reread. I rated it 5 stars originally, but like, I don't think it's a 5-star feeling book for me, but it's still really good. So I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch other videos similar to this, look back on my other videos and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos in the future. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.